I've just realised I can't shoot him. I just realised I can't do that.
Why?
I've got to give him the crime set, haven't I? I'll get a crime set.
You've got to let him shoot you first. Then he becomes a viable target.
But, oh!
There's a car over here.
What?
There's a car over here.
I didn't see which way you went, mate.
The Circle 120.
Hang on, which way did you go?
It's got all the tyres. Just come out into the clearing.
What the
It's got all 4 tyres.
Right, try again. He's terribly fucking good aid up there.
What the fuck? Why did you ram me?
I didn't ram you, I ran the Connie.
Space. The final frontier, apart from we're going through time. These are the voyages of the starship, except it's a time ship. Ariana.
Stay there. Can't believe you didn't set that one up. Son of a whore. I'll do that.
Oh, what was that? Oh, really?
Why not work?
Fucking hell, look at that tree. It's been a long time since I've done it. I'm up here.
Whoa! Slow it. Fucking hell.
I'm on kids, yeah.
Wait, hang on, I will.
Yeah, should we jump off at the last second? Genius, yeah.
Reams.
Oh, well, yeah. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I don't know what I did.
Hello folks, welcome to day 201 of the Streamer Day Challenge here on my channel. Martin's here.
Hi.
He's really enthusiastic and ready to play this game.
Yeah. I like it more realistic, you know how I do. We need to add some more realism mods on.
Yep. We've also got like 9 days to sort out setting up the server.
Yeah. We gotta spend time testing mods, and I'm not testing them all on my own. So.
Yeah. I just remembered something I wanted to do before I went live.
Do I want to know about it?
I mean, I can tell you about it.
I don't want to know about it. Your response tells me I don't want to know.
I just want to check my payslip. That's my code word for my penis.
It'll take you far longer to check the penis than really payslip because it's so much smaller.
Payslip or penis?
Oh shit, I was meant to start my steering wheel before I joined today. Guess we're all forgetting stuff.
Yep.
Cool the room down faster, you fuck.
What temperature is your room at now?
About 27.
21 degrees. I want to get a better aircon, mate.
It is slightly underpowered for the size of my room.
Did you turned weeds back on, didn't you?
No, that's what I meant to do. Weeds. That one.
I need to fertilise the grass.
Yep.
Where's my little fertiliser tractor? I think we need to fertilise quite a lot, actually, don't we?
Yeah, we probably do now. There's a stage of growth.
Yeah, stage of growth.
I can't believe how interesting I found that video about combine harvester blades. I took far too much enjoyment out of that.
They've named my payslip really weird. That was odd. Yeah. Yeah.
Not as exciting as you wanted it to be, no?
No.
Right, why is courseplay not working?
Should be. Did that answer your question?
Well, it's not. Not in the tractor I'm in, anyway.
I don't know what to say.
Can you check the map and see if it's fertilising where I am?
Yeah.
I think it is. I think I can see the ground colour changing.
Yes. Yeah, it is. Get rid of the bullshit. Get rid of the bullshit. Welcome to the stream where I stand staring at a plant while I work out my finances.
I do need to work out how to turn off the HUD so I can take screenshots.
Yeah.
I think GPS, courseplay is broken for that field because there's a constant course overlaying it.
Have you tried removing the course first?
I can't open the menu to do that. It won't open.
Right. So the delete key's not doing anything for you, yeah?
No. No.
That's GPS mod. The GPS mod sets the speed limit on the delete key, I think. I had to rebind it to the end key.
But it was working for me last night.
Yep, don't know what to say.
I'll try it on this next field I'm going to.
Did the tractor you were driving last night have a GPS installed?
Yes. I always install GPS. Not my money, so I spend it.
Is it a tractor I bought?
No.
Okay. Because I don't install a GPS ever.
I think I bought most of the tractors, in there.
Potentially, yeah.
Where have I gone?
I don't know, where have you gone?
Field 5. Right, let's try it on this field and see what this field does. Yeah, it's something to do with the GPS mod. So what, you rebound it to what?
The end key.
What did you rebind to the end key?
Coursplay's open HUD. Whatever it is. Whatever's bound to the delete key for Courseplay, bound to the end key.
Open, is it the Open Mini?
Yes.
DIU?
Yeah. That'll be the one.
Yeah, no, that hasn't done anything either.
Oh.
Let's try a different tractor and see if that's the issue. Gotta be that tractor. Maybe I didn't put a GPS on it.
Oh, that didn't affect that much forward.
Ah, I don't get this game. The getting out the tractor and getting back in the one that wasn't working, now it's working.
Okay. Makes total sense.
Course number of headlands, none, don't need headlands. Up, down. Generate course, open, start course.
That's interesting.
What's that?
Something about my finances spreadsheet doesn't work out properly. Because I have a total to pay and then it tells me what I've got left to pay as the month goes on.
Right.
I've just inputted all the figures and I haven't paid anything yet because I've not actually been paid yet. Somehow I've already paid £2. But all the numbers are exactly the same. No, they're not. My Netflix is wrong. It's short by £2, funnily enough. There we go, balances. Anyway, I didn't fuck up. I got a little bit of money to play with. I do need to stop eating what I've been eating every day, twice a day. Because that has cost me too much money. I genuinely think I spent like 50 or 60 on that this month.
Really?
Yeah. Just based on how much more I've spent.
I can't get the constant speed thing to turn off. What is going on?
What's going on?
It's just what?
What's going on?
Look, I've got no like. Look at my tractor right now.
Where are you?
In a field.
Thanks, mate. I'm running over. I think you're in field 6.
I have not got my foot on the pedal.
Right.
It's the constant speed thing. The constant speed thing is set and it won't turn off. I can turn it off, but it instantly comes back on again.
I hate to break it to this guy, but he's definitely not done.
He's not meant to be doing this field.
Oh.
He's done the grass field over there.
Oh.
That should be done.
Oh, well, I'm running into you. That's why I can't move. Did you get out and it kept driving?
No, get right. You get in and see if it does anything.
What
Can't
the
get
fuck?
it to stop.
Like that. That was funny.
Have you got it to stop now?
Yeah.
So why will it not turn off for me then?
Oh, that's interesting. So if I press the accelerator, it increases the keep speed,
Yes.
and then I have to accelerate to 0, or brake to 0. Sorry, that's accelerate to 0. Fucking
Is that
bad.
what stops it?
Yeah. And then that
Right.
stops it.
So I want to use it for the guided. Oh, this field does need actually fertilising, so I might as well set it going.
I thought it had only done that a little bit and decided it was done because it was by a stop sign that I could see. Yield bonus 98% for this barley. That's good so far.
I can't get the keep speed thing to stop.
Use your brake.
Yeah, but the minute I accelerate again, it the keep speed goes back on again.
Yeah, I don't know how to disable that.
Oh,
I think that might be the delete key.
yeah, I can stop right, so it's off now. If I hold the delete key down, it stops it. But the minute I let go of the delete key, it turns back on again.
Get out.
Can't get it. Oh, it's pissing me
Get
off
out.
now.
I really wish it would just keep driving away when you get out, because that'd be hilarious. Yeah, I need to get rid of that keybind.
What's happened? Oh, that was a sticky moment.
What the fuck?
We haven't mulched this. I've fertilised this field and we've not even mulched it yet.
Oh well.
I'm going to take the... If we can get that tractor working, I'm going to take it and buy a mulcher.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
Oh my god, all these keys do stuff.
What keys?
Not all the keys. Only 2 of the keys do stuff. If I press my insert button, it mutes my mic, but it also does something else.
Microphone muted. Activated.
Right. So I'm holding it down now, and it says keep rot, keep speed. But only if I hold it down. If I release it, it goes back to keep speed. And if I hold down delete, the keep speed goes away.
You have to hold it down.
Yeah. Ah! Control delete. Control delete is now on. Control delete is off. Hold down delete and it's on. So control will lock whatever it is on and off.
It's off for me now. That's good. Right. I'm going to go and buy a mulcher.
Yep. There's no like keybinds for it either. Who's blocked?
Who's blocked? No one should be blocked.
Yeah, there's no one working in the field, apparently. It's gone. I don't know. Right, I think I'm gonna start chopping down some trees.
No. Do not fancy playing a stuttery mess tonight. You're a dick, aren't you?
Why?
I need to try and work out that guided steering smog. It used to be a lot simpler to use.
That's a shame I can't pick it up.
It's because I made a comment earlier about you playing
Yeah.
sensibly for a change.
Yeah,
and
it
actually
is,
you
yeah.
decided just to be a dick tonight.
Yeah.
Is there any chance you could just play sensibly?
I
I
guess.
quite enjoyed playing properly.
I guess. If I have to.
You don't have to do anything. You're a grown man, you can make your own decisions. I can always go and play War Thunder while you're being silly.
So are we using this map for the year?
It's up to you.
I don't mind using this map for the year.
Alright, Matt.
Yeah.
I prefer an English one, but I know you and Butters both like this one, so too overly fussed.
Shame there's no Chillington.
Yeah, I don't think it's been ported over yet. Headlands, sharp. Start work on centre. Let's go 3 headlands if we start work on centre. Yeah, Chillington was a good map. Simulator Vibe Radio, I'm really enjoying.
Yeah.
It's a shame I won't be able to listen to it when we're... Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Dun, dun, na, na, na.
There is a map. Camsden Farm.
That's the one we were on before this.
Was it?
Yeah, you and Butters didn't like it.
You sure I saw it?
Mate, we were playing it. It's the one, you know, the one we were on when we first came back on FS.
Nope.
We'll have to load it up when we're finished tonight and see. I just don't like it anyway, so
Right.
it don't really matter. We'll just stick with this one. We know this one now. We're starting to get used to it. We can merge some of the fields together to make bigger fields.
Yeah.
That's my only complaint with this one, is I don't think many of the fields are that big, but we can make them big.
Hmm.
Person driving this tractor has not got any shoes on.
Right.
Person driving this tractor has flip-flops on.
Where are their safety shoes?
I know. Surely you put that in the briefing when you hired them, right?
No. Yep, they have flip-flops on. Their feet have also merged through the pedals.
I want to buy a tractor with...
I feel like
GPS.
maybe their farm rep should get involved.
Yeah, we don't have one of them.
As I like to call them, the fret.
The Fred. Such a fraud you really are.
Well, a farm moron.
Yes. Clever boy, you worked it out. Gold star for you.
What do I actually need to do? Because I've done nothing so far.
Just a normal night for you then.
Why does field 4 say it's ready to harvest? Field 22 says it's ready to harvest.
I don't know, only you can really answer that.
Oh, I just jumped in a pit. The oilseed radish is ready to harvest.
What does it require to harvest? What harvester?
I don't know. I didn't expect it to be done one day after we planted it.
What stage of ready to... Is it on the light? I must see, I'll just look myself. No, it's quite dark, isn't it?
Mm. It's not a normal harvester that can harvest it. It's not a potato harvester. It's not a beet harvester. It's not an olive harvester, makes sense. It's not a grape harvester, also makes sense. Do I just fucking mow it? No. How do we harvest this? I thought it said forage. Right. Not sugarcane. Oh, wait, is that oilseed? What does oilseed look like again? Where's our seeder at? That's seeding grass right now. That's what oilseed radish looks like. What fucking harvest is this? Google. Mine, how many fields of oilseed radish do we have?
2, why?
Good. Good.
What's that?
They cannot be harvested,
Right.
but they are meant for use as a so-called green manure to boost the yield of the next crop planted by 30%.
That's why it grew so fast,
Once
Callum.
they are visible in your field, all that is needed is to cultivate or plough them into the soil to fertilise the field for the next harvest.
That's good. I'll go and I've just bought a new tractor. I want to try and see if I can get the guided steering GPS system working. So I will go and practice that in.
I was like, oh, fucking hell, we're going to make loads of money off this if we can just harvest it and plant it and harvest it a day later. No. I think we fertilised the fertiliser as well.
I think we did.
It's one fertile fertiliser.
That's what happens when you start planting stuff without researching it.
Yeah, but you see, here's the fun that we found out. That's funny.
Right, let's see if I can work out what the controls are to make fucking guided steerings work. Toggle guided steerings. Alt C doesn't do anything. Tried it. Show guided steering menu. Control S doesn't do anything. I've tried it.
Ooh.
X.
Just check when you're pressing Alt C. On the right hand side above the maintenance thing is 3 indicators that light up for me.
Alt C.
Yeah.
Where are they lighting up? Oh,
On
that's
the
the
right-hand
GPS
side.
turned on, yeah.
I don't know how you bring up the menu though. Please start the engine first.
Control S. It has to be turned on to have the menu. Enable guided steering on.
Yeah, look at that. Ooh.
Line method A to B. Set A.
I see a floating A. And I'll see A Smithy.
Right, now, how do I...
The fuck am I hearing?
How do you turn guided steering on? On, I believe. It normally shows you the lines.
There was options on how to see that.
Show lines on. There you go. So now if I turn guided steering on, off.
I can hear your tractor beeping.
There you go. See, I see lines on the ground now while I'm in it. Do
Right.
I know what lines to follow? So you can. It's much easier to keep course if you want to skip a road because it's easier to turn.
Yeah.
Like I could just drive this now and follow the lines and drive it myself, or I can put auto steering on, and it will keep me to the line. I've got auto steering on now. Just accelerate. It keeps me straight. And yes, I'm aware I didn't have the tool down.
Okay. So you've read my mind. So I guess that combined with keep speed as well.
Yes. So, like, if you had a big field to do, so this is guided. This is it doing it now. Is that down? It is down.
Yeah, it's down. Yeah, fertilise 100%.
Right, so now if I stop, Alt X, turn guided steerance off. Yes, I know it's not my land. I can turn around now and it'll give me the lines for the next row. Line it up. Guided steerance on.
I hear it beep when it turns on as well.
Lower the tool. Oh, tool's lowered. For some reason the tool width is not right.
Right.
Probably should have picked up on that way sooner than I have.
I thought you were just skipping a row.
No, it's I can see the lines that are not lined up with the tool width. So I can see the tool width isn't right. Can you look up? It's 5 meters, I think, this one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Do you want it in feet? It's 16.4.
Well, it only goes to 15, so auto width, that'll do it. Big button that says auto width. Now 3. Yeah. Yeah, so if you just wanted to use it, so you're doing the job, but you have a little bit of a guidance to staying straight. In a real tractor, it'd be on a screen.
Yes. Yeah, I remember that from Clarkson's farm. I'm sure he had something like that for the drilling. But it showed him the lines to go around the field and he just completely ignored it. Really laggy all of a sudden.
Yeah. Bits. Yeah, it's good that you can. I think it's good the fact that you can set the speed, so you don't just shoot off. And if you're doing a massive field, you see whole patches where there's nothing grown in this field.
Yes. And I don't know why. You stand in it and it says that it's oilseed radish ready to harvest. Yes, I see patches that aren't.
You see, potentially these 3 fields here, we could just blend them into one.
Yeah.
Need to sort my wheel so it's a bit heavier.
How much operating cash are we going to leave ourselves once we've set up?
300,000 or 400,000, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't. It's a bit irrelevant, isn't it? Because we're going to give ourselves all the tools we need. Maybe not the best tools, but
We still pay maintenance every month.
yeah.
We still, like, there's, if we're paying for workers to do anything,
What were you thinking?
I was thinking sub 100,000.
Yeah, it's fine. Or 800,000.
Yeah, maybe just 100,000. And from that, we have to find our diesel, our seeds, our
Yeah.
our lime,
Yeah.
our fertilizer, our pesticide, or no, herbicide.
Yeah, but we're going to have to really think maybe like doing this, buying the seed and doing it this way will be a lot cheaper on the old fertilizer.
Yeah,
Obviously,
maybe.
fertilizer's not cheap.
I'd love for it to be at like close to the end where we're thinking like, do we need a bank loan until we
Yeah.
bring the harvest in, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's got to be a challenge, so there's just no
Yeah.
point doing it, is there?
That's why I was thinking, like, if we say these are our fields, obviously there'll be nothing in them when we start, and say we're allowed to. I might see if we can edit the subsidy sign anyway. What is the cheapest one at? What is? A quick look.
There is options if you go into the construction thing where you can place down like wind turbines and stuff that earns you monthly money, monthly income.
Yes.
So maybe we just do something like that rather than the signs.
Well,
That's essentially all the signs
go.
are.
I was gonna say the one which does 8,400 a month, because that's not much. But is it worth to say
You wouldn't get that much, so I don't think that's a realistic figure.
to take a whole field out of rotation and let it grow wild for a subsidy? What do the wind turbines give? See, like a large wind turbine is £67,680 a month.
Really?
Yeah, small wind energy converter is £984 a month.
You see, I was thinking more like in the hundreds you'd get, not
Yeah,
thousands.
a small solar panel, literally the one on a stick, basically, is £648.
Yeah. See, that's more
Yeah.
what I was thinking, not thousands a month.
If we could edit the subsidy sign though to be like, because I'm just thinking if we take a whole field out of rotation,
Yeah.
like to be £200 a month or £100 a month.
How many fields are we going to give ourselves? Or are we just going to have the fields that we currently have?
I was thinking the ones surrounding us. So if we had,
Yeah, I want at least one that we
Yeah.
have to travel to.
okay,
We have to transport stuff to. And you can't just drive
how about if we
everything down
have
the road.
51 and 50, because they're two quite big fields next to each other on the other side of the map, in the bottom left.
Yeah, yeah, 51 and 50, yeah.
And then maybe the ones we've got right now, 1, 22, 6, 5 and 4.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I like the idea of like, oh shit, we need to transport the car harvester there, but we can't just drive it down the road, so we're gonna have to rent a trailer.
Yeah,
Take it there, you know. I like the idea of that.
yes. And they're quite large fields as well, which would be nice.
Yeah, it's where I enjoy the farming side a bit more than I think you and Butters do. I don't mind the size of the field. I will quite happily sit and do what I'm doing right now all day long, if that's what I need to do.
So, here's the thing. We could use, say if we had 100 grand, we could say there's a patch of land in the middle that is just like wildland.
Right.
51 grand.
Right.
That's something I was thinking, like, if we did the subsidies.
Yeah, definitely.
So we've
Just
spent
let it
50
grow
grand
wild.
to buy this patch of land that we now just don't do anything with.
But then it gives us an income to cover
Yeah.
costs.
Yes. But initially we've lost that. So what? Let's hang on. Would we make our money back? It was what, 6,800, the smallest one. Oh my god, I've just divided by 0.
Was it a month that was paying out, that 8,000 a month?
Yeah.
Then I don't mind that so much if we're paying that such an initial amount of money.
So 6 months, we make our money back on that. If we bought this patch of land for 51 grand, 6 months, or just over, we've made our money back. And then we start making money.
Profit. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's fine with me.
And I think that's the cheapest one. There's like 100 grand, we wouldn't be able to afford it. 136 grand, we wouldn't be able to afford it. 60 grand, that's 179. Basically, we could buy that middle one. Because that's the only one which is...
Fine, we need to look at what equipment we're going to give ourselves.
Yes. There is then also the decision of, do we get a loan to buy something to subsidise?
Yeah.
But at the end of the year, we've got to repay that loan, right?
Yeah,
Most of it.
you're really going to have to think about what you're planting and what it's going to make as well, because you've got to at least break even at the end of the year.
Yes. So we start with 100 grand, we've got to end with 100 grand or more.
Yeah.
Otherwise we're a loss-making business.
There's a perfectly white little dot in the middle of the New Holland hood that is right in the centre. So if you put that on the white line to follow,
Yeah.
you keep a perfectly straight line down there.
I can see that little line, yeah.
I wonder if get in here and see if it shows it for you.
That would be cool. Yeah, no, I see nothing.
Drive forward a little bit.
I see
No?
nothing.
Right, okay, so it obviously sets it for me, not for you.
Yeah. Everything's turned off. I wonder if I turn it on. How do I turn it on?
Alt X.
Alt X does nothing.
No. So.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, I see nothing still there.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, stop. Look at the symbols in the corner. What have you got highlighted?
Right now I've got +10. I don't know what that is. It's like a satellite sending a signal back.
Yeah, that's
And
the
the steering
GPS.
wheel. If I drive forward, it is doing stuff.
Yeah, the steering wheel being highlighted means that's the guided steering that's working. Go into your menu. So Control S to bring up the menu for.
Yep.
And there should be a thing that show lines.
Show lines off. Show lines on. Yeah, no, I see the lines.
So I could set it up and you could take over potentially if.
Yeah. Because now I've got to line up here for the next run.
Yeah. So that little white dot on the end of the hood that you see, if you put that right on the white line, or you could just, if you turn on the steering, the Alt X, turn that so it's blue, it will just steer you down the line. You don't. You literally just have to accelerate and that's it. You just have to remember when you get to the end of the line, you need to turn it off to be able to turn.
Well, when I just steered, it turned itself off.
Oh, does it? I didn't try that, to be fair. I just turned it off each time.
I'll see if that's just on the keyboard or if it does it with the controller as well. Yep, you can just steer and it turns itself off.
So you
That's
just
cool.
have to turn it back on each time.
Yep.
And that way you're guaranteed a nice straight.
I just want to get these bits that I missed.
Yeah.
Hang on.
And the good thing, if you were in a big field and we were all working on that field at the same time, cultivating it, you could say you do every other row, and you do every odd row, I do every even row.
Yeah. That's cool.
And that way you get a nice perfectly straight line. And that way, at least we're doing it, we're not just farming it all out to course play, which is what happened last time.
Yes, and we are sort of using a system that exists.
Well, it's a real system, it's just, it would be on a monitor, but the game doesn't do that, so...
Does the auto steer thing exist though?
Yes, yeah, 100%.
Oh. So we're using a real system. Oh god, I've opened GeForce Experience.
And the good thing about the game is you have to pay in-game for the GPS system to work.
Yep.
15 grand per tractor.
Now here's a question, do we buy the tractors without the GPS and have to fork out for that at the start? Oh, well, fuck you, fence.
I don't know, we did say the equipment, we were just going to give ourselves an established farm, so I'm not... I would say, only have one of the tractors or two of the tractors with GPS and one without, but then someone's life is going to be difficult while two people's lives aren't.
Yeah.
But I think just give it. I assume it'll be a tractor each, and that's it. You get to pick the tractor you want, and that's your tractor for the experience.
Yeah, that seems fair.
And we'll just have to argue over what combine we're going to use and what implements we're going to give ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm guessing if you plant this, you wouldn't need to fertilise it, right? You'd just plant it, let it grow.
Yeah. From what I've gathered, from what I've read here. Just have to skip over that bit.
It makes it much easier doing a field though, doesn't it? That simple mod, but... Nice. And we're 100%. Weeds are growing though, so we'll have to keep an eye on this.
Yeah.
There's a little bit missed here. Just a little patch.
Yeah, I can see a patch here as well.
I think the New Holland would be the tractor I pick anyway. I prefer the New Holland tractors. I would say John Deere, but I always go John Deere.
I'll be probably John Deere, JCB or something.
I'll probably give myself, but...
Maybe a Fendt, I don't know. It's such a commitment, buying a tractor for a year.
Yeah, I mean, potentially you could swap it, because your tractor will maintain some value.
Yeah.
So you could swap it, but you would lose money if you did
What
it.
am I doing? There's another field to do. Which is the other one with oilseed?
I can't remember.
Field 4.
I'm going to take the John Deere over and... What are we putting seed down in that field?
I don't know.
What can we put down actually? Because seasons is on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Seasons is your job.
We can plant grass.
Say it.
That's it.
We can only plant grass.
We have to wait until February, and then we can start planting the very first thing we can plant, which is cotton.
So what are we gonna? We're gonna leave that field bare.
We'll leave it until March. In March, we can start doing things like oats, sunflowers, potatoes, sugar beet, sugar cane, grapes, olives, trees.
I forgot we had seasons turned on for a second. I'll just go and plant it.
It's gonna have to be a discussion as well, isn't it?
Right.
What are we planting? When are we planting it?
Well, I vote that you should be making those kind of decisions because I don't understand the seasons side of it so much.
Right, okay.
All right.
Right, why does this line up the wrong way?
Have a look at equipment. So what harvest are we gonna? I don't think it needs a massive capacity, does it? Because none of the fields are really big enough to...
Save track to farm. Save the track scoped to the farm of the vehicle. By default, it's accessible for everyone. So you can save something to then recall later on, I think?
Yes, yes. Are you trying to set it up now, are you?
Yeah. I'm trying to get this... There we go. There we go, yes. Yes, yes, do what I'm asking you to do. It appears to that's all I needed to do was rotate it by 90 degrees.
What's that?
Let's see. It wanted to go the other way on the field, so I've rotated it by 90 and I think it's right.
Right. Seems to be working. And if you set up that constant speed thing, you wouldn't even have to keep your foot on the accelerator.
Not saying I'm doing that right now, but I am. I can't set a forward speed. Why? Well, to be fair, it is keeping a speed.
0.
Yes. If I turn it off, I can drive. I'm gonna hit that tree, aren't I? Yep.
No, a little bit. You clipped it a little bit. Clip your side skid.
You do.
It'd be interesting to see at the end of the year as well whose tractor has the most mileage on it.
Yeah.
Because that would suggest that that person's done more work.
But then are we saying that you can only use your own tractor?
It's not always that simple, is it?
No.
Not always that simple, especially if you're doing it. Just if one of us is harvesting, you're making mileage, but you're not putting it on your tractor, so it wouldn't be a true reflection of the work you've done anyway, would it?
No.
Yeah, going back to looking at equipment now. Trailer. We want a trailer that can do a little bit of everything, really, don't we?
Yeah.
But nothing too big. .5 square meter, square foot, is that? That one's not too bad. For it to be 34, you have to put this one, because you can change its colour.
Right. So you can use keep speed and the steer.
Right.
But steering has to be turned off to set your keep speed.
Right.
There we go. Tractor's in full control.
Nice.
I just have to remember to disable everything when I need to take back control.
I want us to have a telehandler as well. For any loading, if we decide to do grass or anything like that, bale loading or unloading pallets or whatnot.
Oh, I didn't lower the fucking thing.
Aha.
I didn't lower it.
Don't wonder why you were going so fast.
No. I'll go get a drink while it does this. It beeps when it gets close to the end as well.
Does it?
Yeah.
So you know when you've got to be back by.
As it approaches the end of the run, it's beep beep.
And we're going to trailer back for approval.
Okay.
Covers most crops.
I'm not going to talk about how it didn't beep this time. Fucking prick. Thank you, game. It might be because I had to back up on that run and it already did the beep. I don't know. So I'm going to go with... What the fuck?
You alright?
My beer just opened itself.
The heat.
Fucking lid just flew off it.
The heat. Have you moved it about a bit? It's shaken up
Yeah.
and... Just the heat.
Scared the fucking shit out of me. Oh my god, you twat. I drove off without lowering it again. Fucking cat hit my monitor as well. I was just sat here trying to line this up. Jesus.
We're not going to worry about auger wagons or anything like that, are we?
No. I'm just thinking silage. What do we need to put silage in to be able to dump it out? If we went silage. Oh, there's the beep.
The trailer I brought back will take silage.
Okay. That's fine then.
That's why I say it covers most things, this trailer. I don't think it quite covers everything. It covers most things. That's the question. I assume forage, if we wanted to use a forage harvester, we'd have to just rent one. You're not going to give yourself everything, are you?
No.
They're not cheap, people. What are we talking rent?
I mean, the trailers and that to collect the grain at the end to transport it away, we could even have to rent. Like paying the service to
the big trailers, the big trailers, Well, you have the ones for moving it about and putting it in storage. So the cheapest class forage harvester, base cost is 7.5 grand per day, 3,800 per work hour, 7.5 grand. So total leasing cost. Initial leasing cost, 19.5 grand.
Damn.
I think we might just have to, if we're going to do silage, we might just have to give ourselves one of them. Because I don't think you wouldn't make any money.
Silage, you can just use a mower though. Mower, windrower.
You wouldn't windrow it for silage. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, you would. You wouldn't use a header, sorry. How much in mowers? Oh. So the best mower setup, 180 grand. Maybe not quite the best then.
You don't have access to this land. I know, you fuck.
Do you enjoy guided steering mod then?
I am. There's definitely gonna have to be like some practice with it to know. Like when I get to the end of the run, because right now it's keep speed, auto steer.
Yeah.
When I get to the end of the run, I'm either like driving into a fence because I'm not quick enough to disable the keep speed, and it's going to be some practice.
Wouldn't that be at the point if you were cultivating or something like this? So you would do a headland. Give yourself a bit of room at the end of the run.
Beep beep. I keep speed off. I drove into that fence because I didn't brake in time. It's like knowing when to turn things off and have your own control of it. Not be stuck trying to climb up a hill.
Hearing that little beep every time you turn it on.
Tractor's in control. Now I can drink my beer. He tried to kill me.
Yeah, I think if a cultivator, the one you're using, I think it's big enough.
Yeah.
Even if we had say we gave ourselves a couple of them.
Yeah.
So that we could both be, two of us could be working cultivators at the same time, just to speed it up a little bit.
Press the wrong button.
I got out.
You know how you are when you farm and you accidentally fall out the tractor. I've just had an amazing idea.
What?
So for Saturday, we should buy someone a drink. And it should definitely be a cocktail.
He won't drink it, you know he won't. Another thing to consider is, are we going to do animals?
Well, maybe.
Because it's an established farm, so there's no issue with the animals already being there. But then it's feeding those animals.
I would say animals already there. They've got a little bit of food to just get us started.
Yeah. But everything else we have to either buy or grow.
Yeah. Where does this road take me?
Are we going to do greenhouses and stuff like that as well? I know Butters probably will want.
Yeah, I think Butters wants to do greenhouses.
We could always put those in field 1 out the front. That's flat.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about leveling the fucking ground.
No, I didn't lower the fucking thing. There's too many buttons involved now. To start your run, it's if you're using keyboard, V, Alt X, hold W, get to speed, Control Delete, release everything. Tractor does the rest.
You could
Wait for the beats.
potentially.
Control Delete, hold W, slow yourself down, disengage.
Oh, there's a class harvester second hand.
It's such hard work having to do this yourself, you know. Fucking 99% of it's being done by the tractor, but whatever. Beep beep. Achievement unlocked. This is just my weekend vehicle. Are we restricting ourselves to medium tractors as well?
Yeah, can do. Fine by me, because the tractor I want is a medium tractor, so it's fine by me.
I'm just thinking, like, if we have a large tractor, it's going to pull everything, isn't it?
In it, bruv.
In it. I did not want to go first person just then.
There's a mod I need to try and find that just how well the tractors control and steer depending on what tyres you have on.
Right.
So if you're driving on work tyres on the roads, you're going to have to slow right down because you'll be all over the place.
Whereas if you had road tyres,
You'll get a lot more control, but you're working.
it'll be shit.
Yeah.
Go first person one more time, I fucking dare you. Yeah, we're gonna have to do headlands on here.
I've just realised it's. I was about to say to you, I don't know what the fuck is going on with the graphics. We can't use this mower because the graphics are fucked.
Right.
It's the fabric sides on the mower. They're blowing in the wind.
Yeah. I noticed so we bought before was a bit like that. There's a wind turbine over there. Is that an actual one that's generating money?
Don't know. I'll place one down and see what one looks like.
No.
There is a mower that I normally use. This one might even do it. We'll have to try it. It's a mod, but it windrows as it's cutting.
Right.
It puts it in a nice row as you cut it. It's a real mower. It does it in real life, so it's not cheating.
I was asked on Monday why we don't just get jobs on a farm.
Yeah.
I was trying to get all the realism stuff.
That's the fun, isn't it? It says you find fun in.
Yeah.
Find fun in. It's
It's like me stood outside the other day, just watching a trailer get disconnected because I found that interesting.
like me screaming.
I've done that in a game! I've done that in a game!
Like me screaming at my daughter every time we drive past farming equipment. Look at it, it's failing, it's failing, it is. Whatever, Dad. Do one.
It's when he pulled the thing out that you can actually, where all the airlines and that go into, you just pull it out. Like it slides out.
Yes, yes.
I always wondered how the fuck they got to them. Now I know. That field's cultivated. Did I just turn a beacon on? No, you've got beacons on.
Oh, see, now the question is, do we give ourselves a telehand or do we give ourselves a articulated loader?
An articulated loader.
What is it?
What's an articulated loader?
Wheel loader.
Oh. I don't know.
See, the wheel loader would be better for... We're going to do silage. Because you can use the weight of the wheel loader to compact it.
Hmm.
I don't like this. This is shit.
Might be worth getting that if we want. Because I imagine we will do silage at some point, so it'll be something to do in between.
There's 3 variations in size, so we don't have to give ourselves the biggest one. Let's buy them all and put them side by side and see what they look like.
Do you think it's worth as well buying a full set of weights?
Yeah, I think full set of weights and a full set of implements for whatever vehicle we do buy. So have the bucket, have the forks, have the bale forks. There you go. All 3 of them are out. Not that much difference in size, to be fair.
No.
The biggest one it is then.
Yep.
Just because you can, right?
Yep. Does this extend out though? No.
No, it doesn't. No. That's the only loss you get with these when it comes to loading. How much is the cheapest?
So now I'm wondering if we should have either a tractor or all tractors that can do front loading.
But they won't stretch out either.
I know, but then to have a telehandler.
The cheapest telehandler is only 72 grand, to be fair. 69 horsepower.
Nice.
Full class, yeah? Just do a full class lineup. I'm so
I've heard just
tempted
has one massive exhaust out of his ass. It's when we're at work and we're just like, just got reams of paper and it's just like, right, so we've got this crop in this field, it's costing us this much, and these are our expenses, and just like a monthly meeting. Nice. You had me by the railing then.
I love the fact I've got my boom arm is bound to my POTAS.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I love how when you said, "Oh dear," a deer ran past.
You know what we do have to have though?
What's that? Yes.
A buggy.
I wish this went faster.
I wonder if you can edit there.
Yeah, but would something this size go faster than this, really?
No, it wouldn't. And it is only for like, you wouldn't like be driving all over the roads a bit, you'd just be driving around the farm.
Yeah.
This is the fact that we're not, so tabbing's going to be turned off and that was a nice little bit of rubber banding.
Yeah. I didn't get any, but I just smashed into the back of you.
Yeah, we're going to have tabbing turned off, aren't we? So
Yeah.
we're going to need, if one of us is working in the field at the end of it and we're leaving the equipment there, someone's going to have to come and pick you up, right?
Yep.
There's bound to be something we miss. We'll plan it all out and go, oh shit, we didn't buy a trailer.
It'll come to harvesting and they'll be like, right, I've got the combine, where's the head?
Exactly.
We'll have the fucking head, but no head trailer.
Are we doing cedar or planter?
Well,
Currently we're using cedars.
Yeah.
The seeders are limited to what they can do.
Planters are limited to what they can do.
Yes, because they're specific to what they do.
Yeah.
Mind you, they're not expensive. We could just give ourselves one of each.
I was about to say, if we had one of each.
Something that's limited. So 60. I'm looking at the Kuhn, Kuhn, Maxima free till. It's not excessively big. 6 meter.
What's that, a planter or cedar?
Planter.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be. I don't want to set it up so we're doing everything in one pass.
Hmm.
We've done that. We've been there before.
I was just doing that field then, and I was like, even that was quite quick.
That's what I mean. So just give ourselves like 6 meters our average equipment, you know. I think that cultivator you were using was 6 meters, wasn't it?
5.
5 meters, yeah.
And it took me, what, 15, 20 minutes to do the field?
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying, like, even like looking at the harvesters now, you don't need a particularly big one because none of the fields are that big.
Yeah.
So you could get away with a smaller harvester.
And it's not like we're harvesting planting one day, harvesting the next, where we need to try and get through it quick. We're going to be waiting to do that harvest. A weeder. We'll need a weeder.
And a sprayer. I was thinking one that just attached to a tractor, a smaller one that attached to a tractor. Yeah, so the New Holland CH7.70 harvester, 9,300 litre capacity. Then you go to that's 10,000. Maybe the class Freon.
So what am I looking at?
I'm just looking at harvesters. That one we were using, that New Holland, did the whole field in one run. And that's only got, that's the average size field we got. I know there are a few bigger ones. But that's 9,300 litres, so anything bigger isn't really necessary. Unless you go for the John Deere T560, which is 10,000 litre capacity.
I was looking at that, to be fair. I was also
That's alright.
genuinely looking at the Deutschfahr
Yeah?
with 8,500. I don't want to go 4,000. That fucking Nova.
No. Oh no, that's awful, that thing. No, Deutschfahr's not too bad. The only thing is, we'd be limited to head size because it's not got a lot of power. What heads would you use for that? Does it have its own head? It does, doesn't it?
Combinations. Yeah.
6 metre as well.
6
We were
metres,
saying
yeah.
it was an average 6 metre. Does it have a corn header?
Yeah, it's got corn. It's got whatever the fuck that is. Oh, it's got one that's dedicated to sunflowers.
It hasn't got a corn header. I can't see a corn header for it.
If you click combinations on it, it's the Capello Diamant.
Right. Okay.
Goes with it. And the Helianthus does corn, but then the fucking sunflowers. But the corn header does sunflowers as well, so they're both 6 meters. Ah. But the dedicated sunflower one goes at 9 miles an hour.
Ah. Are we likely to do sunflowers though?
It's actually slightly smaller. I don't know.
We'll do the Deutschfahr then with all the appropriate attachments.
Yes.
We're not likely to do potatoes or anything like that, are we?
No.
We're going cultivator. Mulcher. What's the mulcher options?
I mean, the best one is what we've got now, I think, the TMC.
Yeah, 25.5 grand, yeah.
Which is 6 metre.
We'll do 5.8 on the Dalbo
Yeah.
maxi cut. I prefer, to be honest, I prefer the TMC because it attaches to the back of the tractor. You get tighter turning circles, you don't have to worry about the length of the trailer when you turn and stuff like that. So I prefer the direct attachments.
There is one for 9.5 grand that's 3 metre.
Yeah.
The
It'll take
TMC
longer
style.
to do. But as you say, we're not going to be rushing to do it anyway, are we?
No.
So yeah, we could do that. Plough. Are we leaving plough? Are we going 100% realistic, so we're going to have to plough?
Yes. Yeah, there's going to be ploughing, stones, so we'll need a stoner.
So we're probably looking at the 2.5 metre plough. It needs a 160 horsepower engine to... Or we can go to the 14 grand one, which is 1.2 metres. We will be going for quite some time with that. I don't mind that, to be honest. As you say, we're not going to be rushing to do stuff, so...
Yeah.
Is that, to be fair though, for 2.5 metres, it's only 2 grand difference. You might as well just go for the bigger one, I reckon.
Yeah.
Stoner, what's the cheapest stoner? 25 grand.
We do need to look though what horsepowers we would have, because smaller one's 110 slash no, it's 150 horsepower. Bigger
Yeah,
one's
so
200.
the New Holland I was looking at has 313 horsepower. A medium tractor.
Sure, I might get the class Axiom.
Yeah. Been in it a long time, mate.
Mm.
So I assume we're gonna buy the fertilizer and lime in one trailer. Smaller one.
Yeah, we'll get a smaller one. We'll just have to
45
unload it and load it.
grams. Yes. We're gonna, if we do silage, we'll put it in the silage pits, I assume, so you don't need to worry about baling or anything like that.
Hmm.
Yes, we're gonna bale straw. Make extra money off of the wheat when we do the wheat.
I don't want to try the Valtra Valmet 8750. It's very boxy.
There's one parked in the yard if you want to give it a drive now, because I brought the mower over with it. It's manual gears. It's a bit juddery, but you can set your gears to it.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking at the Massey Ferguson MF 8S.
What did you bring with it?
Got the mower attachments on it.
I swear I was just there. Yeah, there it is. Well, I immediately hate the cab.
It's an older tractor, isn't it?
Yeah. Four gears at its most, so I could, yeah, I could do. I see what you were talking about with what you thought was a graphical glitch.
Yeah.
That is odd.
Oh, do you know what? I think I'm going to get this one. I like this one. Yeah.
So it's got some sound. Like, it sounds quite nice. I think.
Yes.
I just don't like the look of it.
Don't like the look of it.
Yeah.
Internally.
Yeah. It also looks like something I'd build on Space Engineers because it's just a box with wheels. How about a Landini? Oh,
This is the one I think I'm going to get.
Holy shit.
But have you found your tractor by any chance?
I might have done. Where is it? Look at the paint.
Nice.
Metallic blue.
What size engine is that?
Yes.
Yes. You looked at the important things. The paint colour.
Yeah. It's a Landini. That's all I know. No, what was the engine size? I think I put the 225 horsepower on.
Not too bad.
It's manual power shift. Annoyingly, the only colour options is blue or metallic blue.
Yes.
The cab is decent if it wasn't blindingly white. Yeah. Let's look at the class. Oh, Valda, can I go to a different colour? Yeah, I can. Many colours.
Many colours. Just do a whole lineup of tractors just so you can...
I'm starting to. Ah. I don't think the other ones could have a GPS on. Or at least that one I've just bought, I don't think it'd have a GPS.
No.
I don't remember seeing the option.
What, the Landini?
Yeah. So if I get a class, it's the class green, whether I like it or not.
You can, if you put a modded version of that tractor on, a lot of them come with more colour options. I'm surprised you didn't jump straight for the JCB, to be honest. That's normally your go-to.
Annoyingly, have that reputation. But it's not actually my favourite tractor. The John Deere's are.
Go with a John Deere then. I'm definitely probably going to end up going for that Massey Ferguson. I like that look.
So crop destruction is going to be turned on.
100%, yep. So you're going to have to worry about wheels.
Yeah.
Yep. But I'll assume we're going to put a workstation down. Anyway, right? On the farm?
Like a workshop, do you mean? Where
Yeah.
we can edit? Yeah. Yeah, so there's one there already.
So you can edit at the farm anyway.
Yes. Costs money though, doesn't it?
Yeah. But that sort of stuff will have to come out of
The operating.
the operating costs. So if we need smaller tyres, then either one of us has to install smaller tyres to start with.
Definitely not white. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I like fence, but again, like you with the John Deere, if I'm all the games I've done on my own, I've always filled it with fence.
Yeah.
I don't often use Massey Ferguson, so yeah, I think I'm definitely going to go with this one.
So this is my finalist lineup.
I think the Vulture you'll get fed up with really quick.
Yeah.
I reckon so. I like the fence. Oh, I do like fence.
I've been looking at that. I have. I want to have a quick look again at the Landini. It can have a GPS. But it is blue. It goes 31 mile an hour. The class. Can't change the colour. It goes 31. See that Vulture is slower, it's got lower horsepower, it sounds nicer. Love the colour I've painted it in.
Or pitch black.
It's not though. It's called Onyx Black. Or Onyx Grey or something like that.
I genuinely believe you're going to get fed up with that fast, but
And then there's the Fent.
I like the look of the fence.
I can't change the colour. It goes 31.
I tell you what, there's a mod for the fence that gives them all in this. It's like a greeny, dark aquamarine kind of green.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
It's got the right amount of screens, the right amount of levers. It might be the Fent. Right. Love the cab. Wrong colour for the cab. Don't like the paint job.
Sorry, but you're out.
Yes, you've got a fake GPS screen in here with the lines. You got the right amount of levers and screens. I have no reasons to do this, but you're out.
I have no reasons to do this. What about the colour? Blame the colour.
Yeah, the colour. Good screens, good lines on the screens. Nice sound. It's got a passenger seat, probably doesn't work.
Oh. It does. It's R in it.
You should just be able to press E to get in.
Yeah, no.
A lot of levers, no screens. No
It's the
screens.
manual shift in that one that pisses me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just makes it very jerky when you
What the
try
fuck
to
is
go
the wheel
forward
at the
and
back?
Oh, that's turn round. There's a button you can press to turn around and you can steer from the rear.
How the fuck do I do that?
There's a button. There's a.
Wow. Well, Control C shows you a lot of shit.
Oh, I do like the inside of the Fen. Oh, it's got a built-in sound system too, mate.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
Hang on.
Might have noticed something.
What?
You've let me down. You've let me down.
What?
Doesn't have a beacon.
We have a winner. You gotta do this all again with butters, you know that.
Yep. Guess I'm going with a Fent.
I'd go with the Kabuta if it had a bigger engine.
So that's another thing with that Vulture. It's 150, 250.
Yeah.
No, it was
No,
150.
100. It's 150 or 160, something like that. It's the biggest. What's this one?
2 something, I think. 246 because I put the biggest engine in it.
Nice. Nice. Gio, we need one of these. I've got no other reason other than we need one to know why we would use it.
That Kabuta M8 series does have a 200 horsepower engine.
Yeah, it's the biggest engine it can have.
Hmm.
I just don't think 200's enough myself, but...
Fucking skid steer. Hate driving them things. It's hilarious to watch.
They're a pain in the arse to actually do anything with though.
Yeah. I lost track of it. Where did it go?
I just got out of there.
No, the
just...
the thing that I just raised up.
Yeah, it's whether we're going to need a baler.
How much is a baler to rent?
Depends which one you rent. Actually, we'll have to consider horsepower. Let's say your horsepower 230 required. Need your big bales. Let's have a look at lease costs. 8,134 a day. For initial lease, sorry.
Yeah.
And then 1,500 per day. 3,340 per work hour. So every hour we use it, we're paying £3,500.
That's every hour the engine runs.
Yes, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
In that case, yeah.
But daily cost of 1,590, so you'd have to lease it and like you're handing it back by the end of the
Definitely
day.
ready to use it straight away, yeah.
Yeah, so you have to be 100%. We probably
That's
would
a nice
be.
challenge.
But you probably would be as well, because as you say, nothing's going to be done speedy, because obviously it's time.
Yep.
It's, you know, it's to time, isn't it? It's.
It's how much are we going to make off the bales?
Well, they're just an additional.
We're going to need a baler.
Why? Because you make a
we've
lot of
got
money
animals.
from baler. You don't need a baler, you're right. You don't have to go for a big one. There is.
No.
You need something that wraps potentially. So the cheapest one that wraps is $99.50. Yeah, but I'm just thinking cost-wise. This one.
To be fair, yeah,
bails
the more
and
vehicles
wraps
we
at
have,
the
the
same
more
time.
monthly running costs we've got to pay.
Yeah. This one bails and wraps at the same time. It's only $999.50.
Yeah, I'm saying if we got that land for 50 grand, we would start making a profit in 6 months.
Yeah.
Realistic with vehicle maintenance, we might not. We wouldn't.
No, it might just cover the cost of vehicle maintenance.
Which then reduces our running cost to 50 grand.
Yep. What did you work that out? Did you work that based on the 8,000 a month?
Yeah, so it's I think it's 8,400 a month from the sign, and I basically did the cost of the land divided by the monthly income. Almost to 6 months to break even. That's 6.04 months to break even.
There's nothing stopping us putting a solar panel down or something.
No,
well, I suppose
no,
that's
yeah.
more, it's more cost though, then it's just more
yeah.
outlay.
And how much is a solar panel?
I don't know.
I'm trying to find out.
Construction, production,
Generators.
90. No, the smaller one 7,800. The next one up 93 grand.
Yeah.
Well, there's the wind turbine that gives 1,000, just under 1,000 a month. That's not too bad.
Yeah. How much is? Oh, we've got an expenses thing right now. Just based on the vehicles we've got. What's our expense? Where the fuck is it? There. Property maintenance for the last month in game. So the vehicles we originally had before we started buying all of these was £629.
Not too bad.
For the property, sorry.
Yeah.
We spent £12 on leases. Doesn't appear to be vehicle running costs at £0. I thought they had monthly.
I thought they did too. So you've not got that turned off or anything like that?
No. We did spend £4 grand on seeds, 7,280 on fertilizer, 3,688 on wages. So we're doing it ourselves.
Yeah. Well, but that's the idea of doing this anyway.
Yeah. And apparently, we just lost £3,600. We don't even know what. Just miscellaneous. it just went. Apparently, we sold some bales. Ah, I sold that cotton bale.
Yes.
sworn those vehicle running costs. Even the month before that and the month before that didn't have any running costs from vehicles. Do they not have that anymore?
Isn't that like fuel though? Isn't that the running costs for vehicles?
I thought there was a monthly. No, because in this version now, because you have to repair it yourself now, don't you?
Yes.
Right, so we could. Yes, right.
If we're really good with our tractors and that, and
yeah, we might be all right. Okay, we're not as bad off as I thought. It's just going to be our property costs, which, let's say we're looking at £1,000 if we round it all the way up.
£1,000 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
12 months, 12 grand. Bye bye.
Yeah. But if we are going to spend the 51 grand to wait 6 months to get that 51 grand back.
The only thing with this baler is it's a round baler.
It's a round baler.
Yeah, I don't like round balers because the bales become a pain in the arse.
Yes.
Go back to the bale drawing board. Four round, your square. So the cheapest square baler that does not wrap, that just bales. So you'd have to buy a wrapper as well. Is 153 grand.
I'm forgetting about contracts as well. There's going to be winter contracts to plough and salt.
Yes. Yeah, so we would be able to make money back from contracts.
Yeah.
We would have to take contracts. Yeah, look, it's
this is going to be fun.
Field 48 baling, 13 grand, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be fun.
And obviously, the more of us that are on, the more we can do, even if like one or two of us is maintaining our own fields and the other one's off doing contracts.
Yes.
Or once the fields are set and ready to go, I suppose we can all be off doing contracts because...
Can we do multiple contracts?
There's a mod.
Does that still work?
There's a mod that allows multiple contracts.
Because there was an issue once where we couldn't complete them?
That was a base game issue. That was not...
Was it?
Yeah, 100%. Okay. That was a base game issue. And that was when we first started playing. I think they've probably resolved that now.
This is hilarious. I'm looking at some of these things where we'd be using our own equipment here.
Yeah, because we'll have our own of everything.
I'm thinking like where we used to look at, go and cultivate someone's field. It's only 2,500. Months running costs. Months running costs just to cultivate a field.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's the thing. You will have to look at that.
Yeah.
And it's not like we're just going to be rushing to do it because we've got the biggest plough and the biggest this and the biggest that, because we're going to have basic equipment, really. Yes.
Also, this just take a look at the contracts for Field 3 cultivating.
Field 3 cultivating, yeah.
Giles Carroll is definitely a serial killer.
Like, even if we would say, oh, actually, I'd rather have the bigger equipment. He's paying 2,557, and the equipment's only 545 to rent.
Yeah, so we get £2 from it.
Still make £2.
Yeah, which is running costs plus
the bigger,
£1.
better equipment. Yeah. Yeah. I think we'll be having to do contracts.
I'm looking at this and getting excited that we're going to make £1,000.
I think if we break even at the end of the year, we'll be good.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Obviously, I'll be trying to min-max us to get us to make a profit.
Well, yeah, but you'll be the farm manager. In that sense, you'll be managing
Well, every day shouting at us, stop leaving your tractor running, it costs diesel. Right up, excessive revving.
I'd like to think that you wouldn't do that, but I know you definitely fucking would. Well, we're gonna have to have rules in place like this, where we've dumped these and just left them here. No, they have to be picked up. They have to be put on the trailer. They have to be transported.
Where the fuck are you now? I was still at the store.
I'm like right behind you.
For fuck's sake.
But the things over here we've just left.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so
See,
we couldn't just come and load from here. It has to come back to our farm. It's got to be
And I think we'd have to work out roughly what we need for our season and transport it in one go. Or like you would, you'd order it all in one go, right?
Yes, yeah. Do what Jeremy did and take one bag off and go, yep, thanks, mate. No, it's all yours. It took him 4 hours.
We'll have the telehandler at our end to unload it, but we'd have to use whatever they've got. We'd have to maybe have one over here.
Yeah, so I think we'd have like a truck, maybe a low loader or something here.
Yeah.
We're only allowed to use it once we've bought something.
Yeah, it's like a free delivery service sort of thing. So once you bought over a certain amount, you can use that.
It's basically drive it to our farm, we unload it, we drive it back here. It doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. And you have to bring it back. You can't just leave it.
Yes.
So you'd have to unload it. Or here's another thing.
I've just thought could be where we get in it and we set course play to drive it to the farm, a set point on the farm. Always have that course where it drives it there and back. Because then we pay you the wages to get someone there and back for delivery.
Under construction, you can put a silo in for seed.
Yeah, so we can buy it straight from the farm.
You literally you go to the farm, you tell it how much you want to put in it, and it charges you.
So basically they've delivered it for us.
Yes.
Yeah, we do that.
But then obviously that has to come out of our initial costs to buy the seed, so...
Yeah, so we would buy the silo, but then fill it up once we're...
Yes, yeah.
So...
That's the seed one. So that's fertilizer, that must be the seed one.
My thought here was... Say I do it. I set up the world with all the mods on my computer.
Yeah.
We do all the construction, we buy all the vehicles, we get everything in, save the world. I'll then buy the server, put the world on day 1 of August. As most people say, August 1st. Start the server. Yes. Start up the server and then it's off. We may have to sort of get rid of everything in a field, so the fields are empty.
So to fully fill this thing with seed, 27.5 grand.
Ooh,
you
over
don't
a quarter of a running
fill
cost.
It.
Yeah,
you
no,
don't
we
have
are
to
gonna.
Fill it. You can tell it specific amounts.
Anything we don't use out of that is dead money.
Yes, 100%. Yeah. So 10,000 litres of seeds at 10 grand.
That's probably around about what we'd use.
Yeah.
And I think we'd get, I'd say 10,000 for initial anyway.
Yeah. And you can put a fertiliser one down as well. You just got to decide whether you want liquid or solid.
Well, we're going with a lime / fertiliser trailer, aren't we? So it'd have to be solid.
It'd be solid, yeah. So the only thing we'd have to transport is lime. We'd have to load up and transport lime at the start of the season.
Yes.
Need to work out what realism mods we're going to put on.
That's kind of hilarious, actually.
What's that?
Come to field 1. Not only did we miss it while harvesting, We also missed you while cultivating.
It says it's grass.
Yeah. It's not.
I mean, I know it's not, but it says it's grass.
Apparently this grass needs lime and rolling. Nope, only that one patch there.
The only issue we have with this map is we never got this silo to work, did we? This silo wouldn't take any grain.
Old grain. The silo is empty.
That's why we
Old
put this
grain.
one over here in.
Why is it has a name, just old grain.
Have we tried emptying anything out of it? I wonder if it's got
It's
stuff
empty.
in it.
According to this, it's empty.
Why wouldn't it accept it then? Fuck, it's 3:30 already.
Oh, fucking hell.
Go to sleep. What I'll do is I'll jump on tomorrow
Yeah.
and I'll do a list of realistic mods to send to you.
Yep.
And you can see whether it's going too far, or we'll have a...
While we were talking, I was just looking up to see if I could slow down the speed of implements. So that's where I'm at.
gameplay.
Because I felt that field went too quick.
There's even precision farming, so you'd have to look at the nitrogen in the field. You'd have to scan it, send off those scans.
I so want to do that. But I feel like that might be going too far.
Yeah.
But I do kind of want to do that.
Obviously, we have to run all this by butters because it's got all three of us. So. Yeah, a lot of the stuff I've been looking at isn't on here. It's obviously on other websites.
Why can't we store there? It's odd. We own it, right? Yes.
Oh, there's portable floodlight trailer. When you're working late at night.
That's cool. That is cool.
Download.
How did the Kabuto end up upside down on its side even?
We don't own the Kabuto.
I swear that's what that little buggy is.
I don't know. I drove it. It is 100% that. I drove in and it was like that.
Can this connect to this? Oh.
Right.
Give me the trailer. Give me the sunflowers. There's no point showing me what we haven't got, is there? Come on. Give me the sunflowers. So, the sunflowers that we got, it's going in the silo perfectly fine.
It must have been just an issue that night then.
Maybe an issue with the trailer.
We both tried it. We both tried it.
This is a different trailer I'm trying it with.
Oh, maybe it was a trailer then.
So we should be alright. Hopefully.
There is some different wheel loaders options on the mods.
Fuck, I didn't realise this trailer was like that.
What?
Where it's got, it's like a dolly on the front, so if you try and reverse it, yeah.
That's why the one I showed you has just the wheels at the back, so you got a little bit more control. I really have to. I'll go mod hunting tomorrow for some, because obviously the air hose mod and all that isn't on here, so I'll have to get that from our website.
Yes.
Because I want that manual attach and whatnot.
I will save the world. I'm obviously off work tonight.
Are you?
Yes.
I'll be on tonight. But maybe we can sit and do that.
Yeah.
Put some mods on testing part of the. I can do a streaming, so. Streamed in a couple of weeks.
Cool.
Right, I will let you end your stream and I'll catch you later.
I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
User disconnected from your channel.
Right, I'll probably be around 7 PM, technically now tonight, for the next stream. Looks like we're going to be doing some mod testing for the 1 year farming world we're trying to set up, which should be interesting. So yes, I shall end my stream here for today. So a massive thank you to those who joined me today, but if you're new to the channel or haven't done so already, don't forget to follow the channel, follow Twitter, subscribe to YouTube, all that fun stuff. Links are below the channel. You can, of course, subscribe to the channel if you wish to do so. If you've got Amazon Prime, you can get Twitch Prime. If you've got Twitch Prime, you can subscribe for free, also if you wish to do so. But as I didn't say, or I did say, I'll be back tomorrow around 7 PM BST for day 202 of the Streamer Day Challenge. I do hope to see you tomorrow.